Ah, yes, it is that time of the evening. I have earned my gigantic barrel-aged beer to get up in my freaking grill. And as you can see, stage right, we have many formerly consumed, poured down my neck, bourbon barrel-aged coffee Imperial Stouts. So, it sounds like that's going to be the theme for tonight, isn't it, kiddies? So, where are we going to go to acquire said theme beer tonight? We're going to go to Founders Brewing Company out of Grand Rapids, Michigan, US of A. Yay, yay! And what are we going to have from them? We're going to have their KBS 2017. That's right, baby. Kentucky Breakfast Stout. It's been a long time since I've had this beer. 2013, in fact. And I've drank much of this style since then. When I drank this back in the day, it blew my mind and Johnny the Stunt Drinker's mind. Shout out to you, Johnny, by the way. And what about the beer? That was blowing our mind, that is, you know, yes. It is an Imperial Stout. It's a limited serving. It clocks in at 11.8 ABV, though it varies a little bit in percentage. That's the percent this year. And 70 IBUs. For adjuncts in this beer, they use coffee and vanilla. And maybe you want to consider the bourbon barrels an adjunct too, because they're nice wet bourbon barrels. They put that delicious fucking stout in there and it all melts up for a whole year in a damn cave. So, this is one of the granddaddies of sort of the, you know, coffee Imperial Stouts, this and Bourbon County brand stout. But as you can see, over the years, many have cropped up. The beer this is most often compared to these days is what? Weyerbacher's Sunday Morning Stout. You know I dig that beer. It's an A+ level in my book. So, time to stop flapping my gums, pop the top on this year's KBS, get in the sniff top, and tell you what is up with hopefully this bottle of deliciousness. Let's pop it open. Boom. Big hiss on the top. Tons of cannon smoke. Wow, that bottle's filled really high. And, of course, we have an obsessively collectible Founders Crown. This year it's gold. I guess to go with the little gold etching and stuff. They really amped up the packaging look this year. And I think they produced more of this beer because people were pissed last year that they didn't. And on the inside of it here it says it's like their barrel-aged series. Woo-woo. Let's get it in the glass. Hell yes. Oh, hello, Snifter. These days, 12 to 16 ounces is the packaging size I prefer on big Imperial Stouts like this, but you know what, I'll take a bomb or two, but it's way easier to do this. They made this beer in 750 ml bottles and the 12 ounce serving. I prefer the 12 ounce serving. I can handle this by myself, and if I want to have another one and get crunked, I can make that decision, not like feel like I have to do it. Man, I can smell the bourbon and coffee wafting off the top of this. Now, this beer was bottled back in February, so right now it's got about, I'd say, like a month and a half on it. So let's see what's up with the appearance. Do I even need to look at it? It's black as night, black as pitch. No light anywhere is passing through this. We had about a finger of head, now it's down to about a half, quickly dissipating. KBS seems to do that when I swirl it. Tons and tons of alcohol is just clawing to the inside of that glass, and I think we might get some nice glass lacing off this nice chocolatey covered head of super tightly packed bubbles. But you know what? It's going to smell good too, doesn't it? Yeah, because smell is a big part of our taste. So let's dive in for the aroma. Woo! That coffee is large and in charge. Wow, big, deep, dark roast coffee. Vanilla, chocolate, bourbon, barrel char, leather, tannic notes. Bit of a raisiny smell, earthiness. Dark chocolate for sure. Tobacco. Lovely pipe tobacco aroma. Not a hint of alcohol at all. Maybe you smell like the spirit smell of bourbon, but the coffee is way bigger than the bourbon aroma. Man, this smells fucking delicious. I have definitely earned this beer this week. I'm diving in, guys. Cheers! Hell yes. That's hitting the spot. Right up in front, you get coffee like pow. Big roasted coffee. I had a vendor in at work today of boutique, micro-brewed, micro-roasted coffee. And this is really reminding me of that coffee that I had today that was smooth and velvety, not acidic, man. Big coffee up in front. After that dark, high cacao level chocolate, bourbon, vanilla, a lovely fudgy, chocolatey, earthy aftertaste in the background. It's got a fairly dry finish. Nice, more of a viscous mouthfeel than I remember this beer having. It's almost like they've amped it up a little bit in the mouthfeel. I'm not sure, but I think they've always used oats in this beer. I can't be 100% about that, but my beer memory tells me, geeking and reading somewhere, that this has oats in it. Man, way better mouthfeel than I remember. The alcohol, the 11.8% in this, where the hell is it? If you're used to drinking high-gravity beers, you're going to be like, what the fuck? Where's the alcohol in this? I'm hardly even getting any warming in the chest, which is freaking crazy. This year's Sunday Morning Stout was way more hot than this beer. This is like crazy tamed for an 11.8% beer. Damn, I can't believe how smooth it is. Wow. I am really impressed at what this beer tastes like this year. I had read some of my friends sending me some messages, hey dude, you gotta try this year's KBS, DJ, because it's the best batch that we have. They live up in Grand Rapids, some of my buddies, kind of like work associates, and they're like, dude, really, trust me? And I'm like, yeah, whatever, that's what you fucking say every year, because you're freaking KBS fanboys. Guys, you're right, you know what, stand me corrected. Well, this fucking tastes awesome. So, many layers of flavor. What did we mention? Chocolate, tobacco, caramel, toffee, fudge, dark chocolate, bourbon, vanilla, earthiness, roast coffee, all up in your grill all day long. Yum. And I'm sure even though they say don't cellar it, this will probably cellar fucking awesome too. So, let's grade this biatch. Well, at time of recording, Rate Get Beer gives us what? Bam! Hashtag Hundies. Up in that grill. Beer Advocate gives it what? Oh, Hundies. Perfect score, also A+. And Untapped is giving this 4.53 caps. So, what do we grade this? That's an A+, by the way. On Untapped, we're at 4.53. Well, in most recent beer drinking, my favorite coffee barrel-aged Imperial Stout has been what? Terrapin. Excuse me. Rise and Shine. Really tasty beer. Totally different flavor profile. They use Kentucky whiskey in there, not Kentucky sour mash whiskey, Tennessee whiskey that is, Kentucky whiskey. I need more beer. They're using Jack Daniel's barrels, Tennessee sour mash, Lynchburg method, all that kind of shiznit. But what about this beer? Let me take another taste. I'm riding the line here. You know what? I got to go 100. It tastes what I want it to taste like. I'm speechless. In 2012, I gave this A+. 2013, I gave this A+. I've had this on tap, other vintages, and I didn't like it as much. They stepped up to the plate. It's way more viscous in mouthfeel, and that's a big thing for me with these Imperial Stouts. I don't like them thin. I like them a little more gloopy. Boom, knocking it out the park. Awesome glass lacing, and the alcohol is crazy fucking hidden for 11.8%. I know I mentioned that more than once, but fuck, you could chug that shit, and you'd be in trouble if you got into chugging a 4-pack or a couple of these, even though it's hard to even get one bottle sometimes. So, have you had KBS this year, 2017 vintage? If you have, let me know what you know. I'm giving it A+, 100%. All that napkins, I'm loving that shiznit. If you have had it, let me know what you know, because you're knowing I'm liking that quid pro quo and the back and forth and shit. Yeah. Oh, but don't lest you forget, nay, that I am exceedingly happy when you think locally, drink locally, and support the craft beer movement. Look behind me and in front of me. You know I'm getting that shit done. Also, which is really freaking important, is when you rate, comment, subscribe, especially if this is your first time with us. We like new friends joining the crew. Oh, and what else do you gotta do? Shit. Oh yeah, smash that like button, because that, along with only one bottle of KBS Kentucky Breakfast Stout, if you prefer, from our friends at Founders Brewing Company, 2017 vintage is all I need to put my happy face on. So to the next DJs BrewTube, I got nothing but a hell of a bunch of KBS drinking love for you, and you know what's coming. You're ready for it by now. Hell yes. You want a big one? Maybe. Okay. A big pizza!